Good evening and welcome to the October 10th, 9th, 2025 Tyngsborough Zoning Board of Appeals meeting. We're under the provisions of Chapter 48, Section 11 of Mass General Laws. The Tyngsborough Zoning Board of Appeals will hear requests for variances or special permits. We'll do introductions starting with Pam.
I'm Pamela Berman.
Jake Peterson.
Adriana Yumbakis.
Douglas Latula.
Nikki Kaplis.
Joe Poland.
Hearing 1, 440 Middlesex Road, Building F, Unit 1, Taka Restaurant. I'm gonna crush this name, Zingley Lou, applicant, for a special permit under Section 7.2J, Signs in Business and Industrial Districts of the Tyngsborough zoning bylaws to install a second front lit channel letter wall sign measuring 40 inches by 292 inches. Advertised in the Lowell Sun, September 25th and October 2nd, 2025. Floor is yours to present your case.
Hello everyone, my name is Josie, represented by AZ Sign Design Company. So this is the new business in this plaza. So the business owner, they wanted to have the secondary sign for the left side of the business. So because they owning the whole place of this property. So, and for the main entrance, they would like to have the logo and their name. So this is their brand. They also have another restaurant in Littleton. It's also the same design. And since for the Asian, since under the name, it doesn't have their Asian cuisine, so they wanted to add an Asian cuisine as the big sign for another side of the property, so can letting the customer know that this is the Asian restaurant to clarifying the business.
Are there any abutters present? I don't see anyone, so. Any challenges to the legal notice? No, so, you want to close the public portion of the hearing?
Motion to close the public portion of the hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
That's unanimous. Discussion? Start with Joe.
Going through some of the rewritten rules and regulations
Yep,
for
brand new.
May 2025 update. On 7.2J, this is a B3 district, general shopping business district. And this was rewritten to make it a little more clear for applicants. The general sign requirements, the number of signs, the maximum sign, size of the sign, the locations of the sign are all done in tabular form. In the Business 3 District, B3 District, Industrial I-1, Zoning Board of Appeals may authorize by issuance of a special permit up to one additional attached sign and/or up to a 30% increase in the maximum square footage of attached signs beyond what is otherwise permitted. And the district that we're talking about right now, you could have a 12 square foot sign attached flat against the wall, fixed canopy or building. You could have a 25 square foot and 100 square foot sign. That would be the maximum. The largest one that we have would be a 200 square foot attached flat against the wall or fixed canopy of the building. Which is your primary sign? Is it the logo that says Taka?
Taka,
Or
yeah.
is it the Asian cuisine?
The logo and Taka is the
That's your
main.
primary.
Yep.
So that, if I look at it, it's lit across the entire front upper wall, and it's stretching from, trying to read the print, they have a reference, a datum, I believe probably in the center. It stretches out 17 feet in one direction, has a center section of 4'10", and a left section of 17 feet 11 inches. So it's a little off center. If I take that whole square footage, what do I come up with? It would be 18 feet plus 5 feet, roughly. .23, and the height, I'm looking at it, it's.
I think it says it on the top, Joe, the 41.8.
41.8. That's from the end of the wall to here,
Oh,
to the side.
this next page has the exact inches.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you.
Might be 2 pages.
Oh, 104, okay, so we have to do some math here. The thing is, the entire sign is not just the logo and the taka, it's the entire,
Oh, gotcha.
right?
Yep,
So I'm trying to get the whole square.
so the entire
rectangle, I mean.
sign, so would be the 105 inches length, and the height would be 58 plus 58, so would be the
116.
116 times 105, and then divided by 144. Might do some calculate for the,
So what I'm saying is that greater, it seems like that's greater than 200.
this,
It's greater than 10 by 20, right? So right now, we have a problem with that right there. That exceeds, that one sign exceeds the size requirement. of
so
our
the
zoning.
main sign need to reducing under the 100 square foot.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
So the main sign for that, based on the regulation, it has to be less than 100 square foot for the
It's going to be less than 200 or less, 200 maximum, I should say.
200 max,
200 maximum.
200.
And at that point, if you were on a corner, you would have an automatic amendment where you could put a second sign on the corner of your building, but you're not talking about this. We're talking about a flat facade, right? And in that case, the statement of the general sign requirements, this board would be allowed to increase your sign by 30% in section 2, provided the zoning board of appeals finds that the variation in number or size is not indifferent or different with the applicable zoning district or injurious to traffic or safety conditions. So you would be looking at a 200 square foot sign, like a 10 by 20 would be your max. Now that, I'm just talking about that first sign. This
Yes.
one right here.
Yes,
Because it seems like this is all lit, right?
yes, so this
that's
is,
part of the sign. This is all part of the sign, right?
this is part of the building, so the business owner, they were doing the renovation for the outside. This will be the LED panel, and then it will be made by the his GC, so I'm not quite sure, so he let me.
Is that electronically lit? It's part of the sign, right?
It's electronic lit, but
Okay, so
also
that's,
it counted at the,
so it isn't like I can say, I'm gonna light up this whole building and I'm not gonna say it's a sign. It's gonna be a sign if it's lit, right? If you physically put that structure on the front of the building, that would constitute the entire sign. So you've taken that front where the reddish brown is, down to the, over the windows, and you turn that all into one sign, right there. That whole, that's a custom sign.
in
And
the,
now you're talking about another sign where it says Asian cuisine, and you're doing a similar thing where you're building a sign, and it seems like it's a little backlit where it says Asian cuisine. So all of these constitute more than 200 square feet, right?
so for the main sign, it counted for the whole square foot, because it's
'Cause it's
the
all
back,
lit.
the background lit.
Yes, the
Like-
background,
If the background is not lit up, is it just counting the logo and the name?
I would just take the dimensions of the logo, yes, and that would be a separate sign. So the rest of it would be like the facade of the building. I think this looks kind of cool, the way you have it, though.
Yeah.
And that looks a little plain. Too bad that the contractor broke up that color on the right with the beige and the brown. That's my point. So I'm just going over the numbers right now, right? So if you had, let's say that logo and the Taka was 200 square foot, we would be able to allow you with a variation to allow another 30%. So that would be another 60 square feet on your left that would say Asian cuisine. I'd like to discuss through the group here, see what everybody else thinks.
So we're talking two variances, one,
Well, no, it would just be one variance. Well, first of all, the first sign is oversized.
yeah, so we would grant potentially the extra 30% on the one
30%
sign.
on the other one.
Yeah,
But
and
it
then
have to be
the,
within those constraints, those size
yeah,
constraints.
and then the Asian cuisine, I don't know if I deem, I think they'd have to change the facade. This is not, this black, I don't deem the whole thing the sign. This, I think, I agree. I think it's the whole sign.
It's
but
just, it's just the lit letters would be.
Yeah,
constitute
just the lit
signs,
letters
yes.
would just be the,
Yeah, but since
Yeah.
the right side is all lit,
yes,
you would
I
have
agree.
to, this is like a billboard, electronic.
Yeah,
billboard.
I agree.
Right.
So what's the Asian cuisine? Maybe we move the variance, like, what's the dimensions on that?
Well, I think,
It's
It's a-
291.95 inches
So this is two,
lengthwise
40.
and 40 inches.
those are the good dimensions on that.
Right, right in
That's
by.
on the last
Yep.
page of our packet.
So can we do some math? Can we do the math on the
Yeah,
Asian
that's what I-
cuisine, right? And then also just on the Taka with the logo, because that looks like that's, if we just had this without the backlit, that would be fine.
Yeah.
Right? And then the Asian cuisine, that would be fine, right? That would be within the
Yeah.
numbers, right?
Oh, yeah.
yeah, so 291.
I have one more question. So like, how about the light for the building? Is this light still allowed?
Yes.
Yes,
So only,
that's not a sign.
only the panel, the LED panel for air conditioning?
Yeah, yeah, so you would be changing the facade, that other colors, the brown colors would be gone, and I'm assuming you'd put a black
Yeah.
panel.
Like, for example, if this background is not light up, is it still counting as a sign?
Yes. If it does light up, I'm counting it as a sign.
It does not, she
If
says.
it doesn't,
If
It
it
doesn't.
doesn't,
we wouldn't count
that
it.
as part of the sign. Yeah, if it doesn't, all we would do is do the math. We would figure out the square inches of
Okay.
this and add it to this,
Okay.
and you're definitely within the size constraints.
Okay, so but if the background board have some, this painting, so still have some, but it's not light up, is it still counting?
It's all one LED screen, though.
It's not, so like, it's not light up and no LED, but they have some decoration for the background, is it still counting as siren?
That's the gray area, where people call it, some people have a diner, and they have artwork on the outside of the building, like they may have a donut shop, and they have kids, local artists paint donuts. And that's been a bone of contention through a lot of communities, and I'll just bring that up here, is that sometimes communities think you've got a big sign now, you've got a big mural, it's a sign. Other people say, well, no, it's artwork. It's not really advertising the business, because it doesn't have the business name on it. A little bit of a gray area. But yeah, I would say if it's part of the Taka and these light-up sections, right? It would probably constitute part of the sign.
Yes.
If you just had a neutral background that was not lit, then it would not count.
Yeah, or if the panel itself had design components, I think what she's saying is like, if they choose a paneling that has different colored, just like the brown, that different,
Oh, if it was a solid color, yeah, it would.
yeah, or if it had a design, like the developer already put all these different colored things, like, see what I'm saying?
Like the checkboard?
Yeah,
match
like a
the other
checkerboard. But if it was a solid, like the panel had black with, I don't know, some kind of coloring. I agree that this is lighting, the black is an entire sign. It would take the whole square footage as a sign. So I think you're asking what happens to behind the Taka sign. What's permitted behind the Taka sign? All right, so let's get our numbers first and see where we
So
land.
for Asian cuisine, the square footage or square inches is 11,678 inches. And of course, if you take that and divide it by 12 inches in a foot, it's 900.
That's 144.
Yeah.
144 square inches in a foot. 12 by 12.
Thank you.
So, and then Taka and the,
Divided by 144,
Like
it's
8 or 9?
81.0.
8109 square feet. Okay, so that's well within, so we're saying the Asian cuisine is well within the 100. It's well within the 200, I should say. It's 81.09, if that was your primary sign. And you would still have enough room, can we get a square footage on this plus this? Doing our math tonight.
Should attach the square foot as well.
That's around 70.
That's around what?
It's around 70.
70
including the circle too?
Yeah. The circle's 25. Just shy of 25.
That's right.
So we're talking about 151, 152 total?
Yeah, so the variance is just for a second sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you were to keep the background like a solid color and have a sign that said this and a sign that showed this,
Yes.
and you had the Asian cuisine just the way it is, right?
Okay.
You would be under the total square footage. You would be at about 152 square feet.
So this is under 200, right?
Yeah, and under 200.
Okay, so for that will only can be the solid color.
Can only be like a solid color, yeah, you can only have a sign that has this lit and this.
Yes, like for example, if the background is black color and no lighting, so just the logo and name will be light up.
I wouldn't say no lighting. You have lighting around the Asian cuisine as well, and we don't deem that a sign.
Right.
Like, we're not
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
impede your design element. Like, you have lighting around Asian cuisine.
Yes,
Well, either the letters light up, or the background of the
Background,
letters light
yeah.
up. So that, that does, that's fine.
oh, so this one can be light up, this two can light up, and then
Yes.
the
That-
Asian.
you like
That's not deemed a
backlit-
sign.
Backlit
Yeah.
to show, yeah.
Okay. And also wanted to mention Asian cuisine is also light up, and the Asian cuisine will be the face lit and also the backlit, so they will be bright at night. The face will be lit up, and then also the back will be lit up as well. So they will bright.
The face and you mean that's all an LED screen also, or is it
It's
just
not the
standalone lettering?
The standard channel letter is individual lit up, but just like for example, the letter, so the letter A, and then the face of the letter A, and then
Yeah.
the back of the letter A.
Yes,
will
it's
be-
like a shadow
Yeah,
box effect.
yeah,
yes,
both
yes.
sides, on the back and the face of it.
Yeah, we're just counting the lettering and the size of the lettering.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, how it's lit up, it can be
Okay.
lit up by the
yeah.
way you said. So the only thing that I would have a problem with is that whole LED panel would have to be like scaled back just to the logo and the Taka. And then we can then.
Yeah, so what do we have for numbers there? That's 152 for both? So that would leave you, if we did 230, 200 times 30%, so 20, 30, 260 potentially is as big as it could go if they wanted to do a backlit. So if you reduced, this one's compliant, so this would just be a variance for the second sign. The question becomes here is if you can read the design not to have all of this lit up, right? It would be 260 square feet, so you would have, I don't know how you would design it, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't come out all the way to the sides.
Yes,
So we're saying that Asian cuisine is the primary sign, and then the Taka and the logo are gonna be with an extra 30% of the total?
I don't know if do we have to deem Asian cuisine the primary?
Oh, okay.
I think the Taka would be the primary with the
The
30%
Taka will be the
variance.
primary sign.
Yeah,
and
with the
then Asian
30% variance, and then,
Secondary.
yeah, the Asian cuisine would be the second sign.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good.
So is, yeah,
It's just a special permit, though, not a variance, right?
the one, so yeah, we'd have to grant you a special permit to
Okay.
go. Is this a design element you want to take back? Do you want to grant a variance? Do you want to continue? How do you want to approach? We need to see, I think, a plan, right?
We can remove the LED panel, so just solid color, no lighting for the background, just
Yeah,
the black color, and then only the logo and the name will be light up, and only the Asian cuisine light up, and
mm-hmm.
so this side keeping the same, but that side need to be changed, no lighting for the background, and only the logo and the name will be light.
Yeah, but we are telling you that you can design, you can incorporate a portion of this other design if you want. You have up to 260 square feet. You'd have to kind of redesign the whole thing if you wanted. That's why we're asking, how do you want to continue with your application?
Well, there is a little bit of a, so it's a one sign, right? And an increase of 30% increase, if you're gonna increase that one sign. If you had a 100 square foot sign, right? This is, we're calling it the attached flat against the wall or fixed canopy of the building. It's a little misnomer right here. We also have a 20% rule that you can't be exceeding 20% of the portion of the wall area assigned to the occupant, the maximum. It would be over 12 square feet, but this is, if you look at the Asian cuisine and the Taka and the logo, that is less than the 20% of the full square footage, if that logo and Taka sign is not lit up, if it's got a plain background.
Yeah, I still think they
It's
have.
just how you want to say it. Is it 100 feet plus 30%, or,
So the Asian cuisine is well below, it's 81 square feet. So it comes down to the Taka and the circle.
but I would go with 100 square feet plus the 30%, right, so 130. And we are just, or you could go with the 200 square feet of one sign, right?
Yeah,
And, and the 30%, that one per business, 200 attached flat against the wall, a fixed canopy. Okay, so that would work.
what's the
Because she's well
permitted?
we would just say it was under 200 square feet total.
200. The other question is this, I mean, like, it looks like it was built for 2 storefronts, that's the other.
Does what?
It does, looks like it's 2 different, it could be 2 units, but they're renting 2 units.
Yeah,
But it's one business. The only other time we run into the situation is if you get 2 units and one's one business, one's the other business, under the same ownership.
Right.
But we allow that. But this is the same business.
Mhm.
So I would say we fall well within the 200 square foot rule.
okay, so the choice is yours.
Yeah, how do you want to proceed? Do you want to file a continuance?
I think if we can keep all the lettering on the logo and the name for this size, I think we're good for that one. So we don't need it to increase in larger. For now, it's 152.
What we're saying is, if you would like to come back with a new proposal for that sign on the right, not showing it all lit up and how it would look,
Oh, yeah.
right? I know that this would hold you up,
A month.
for a month, next meeting,
Next meeting.
but you may want to take that back and clarify what you're going to do on the right side.
Okay.
But right now, what our expectations would be the logo and the Taka sign, great. It's just that whole
Yeah.
billboard effect.
Yeah.
And just to clarify, what's the max, like if they, because they're taking the billboard away, if they wanted to increase the size of the Taka?
as long as it combined is less than 200 square feet. And you're
Yeah.
right now, with what it is now, with the logo, the taka, and the Asian cuisine, we had 151, 152
Yeah.
square feet.
Yes,
So that gives
So-
you,
So if you kept it around the same size, you
Yeah.
wouldn't have any problem.
yeah.
okay.
Or you can go
A
the
little bigger.
taka a little bit bigger if you're losing the lighting behind. This is all how you want to continue with your application. Obviously, we can approve what you have in front of us minus the lighting in the back, or you can come back and present a plan.
Okay, so for now, so we have to come back for next month, or
You don't have to. If
Yeah.
you wanna go home tonight and not come see us again next month, it would be the sign on the right, no back billboard part. And that would have to be a solid color.
So that the circle and the taka is acceptable, it's all this lighting in the back that would have to go. And
Yeah.
this Asian cuisine with the lighting is acceptable, but what we're saying is you have 152 square feet
yeah,
between the two. You have the ability to redesign this element here because we're not approving, or we potentially would not
Yeah,
approve
yeah.
the sign. So what you would approve tonight is what you've presented in your plans. So that's up to you, or you can continue until next month.
Would the board need to see another set of plans, detailed plans? what the
Yeah,
final
we'd
plans
have
were?
her submit
Okay.
a detailed set of plans.
So we would require that, we would request that of the
Yes.
applicant, okay?
Yeah.
So at this point, we would like to see what your new plan is. If you were to come up with a new plan for that right-hand side. So at in your discretion, you can request us to continue this to next month, but you have to make the request. We can't do it for you. You have to verbally request a
yeah, I need to
continuance for
make
next month.
make a request for now, or I can make it tomorrow. Since the business owner, she is not available today, so I can not make a decision for if she still wanted to increase the right-hand side a little bit, or for
Yeah, redesign
larger,
any
yeah.
elements. Yeah.
Yeah, so you may want to continue then to next month and talk
Yeah,
to the
you
owner.
can't, you have to
and
make a
verify.
decision today. Either it's apply with what you've presented or continue until next month. I don't know if you,
Because
When
without that.
are they planning on opening? Are they planning on opening within a month?
No, I think they're, for now, still not doing the renovation inside yet, so, but,
So a continuance means, all that it means is you're gonna go back and talk to your
Yeah,
people. You're gonna finalize this so that it's acceptable to the board, to the zoning board, right? If you do not go for a continuance, we then have to discuss this and have to take a vote on this, which could be a positive for you or a negative. Now, if we have a negative, that means that you can't come back for a certain amount of time, right? If you have a continuance, you can come right back next month.
yeah,
so if we make a decision for like, we don't come back, we just keeping without the LED panel, so we will make a vote for today, and then we cannot come back again, right?
If we take a vote and it doesn't go your way, if we say, no, we don't allow it, we're not gonna allow it, you can't come back for, I don't know.
yeah. Can we have her submit, like if we submit contingent on a plan received without the LED panel?
Well, at this point, I would really like to, since you're not, like the principal.
Yeah,
I would like you to
that's-
come back with the okay and a new draft of what it would look like per our dimensions.
We don't want you to have to go through this application process again, so if we approve without the backlighting and there's some other change, you'd have to come back again.
Then you'd have to come back again.
You'd have
Can
to
I-
apply, you'd have to publish, you'd be delayed
Yeah.
farther than a month.
Can I call the business owner now, or?
That we don't have time for that. We have to
Oh,
make a
yeah,
decision.
Yeah.
I think we will continue the meeting since I'm not the business owner, I just representing to
Okay.
Yep.
the sign company.
Mr. Chair, are you requesting a
Yes,
continuance?
yes.
You are? Okay.
Yes, we'll come back next
Okay.
month.
Okay, Mr. Chair, I'd like to recommend that we take a vote on the continuance of this meeting till next month.
Okay. So you're making a
I'm
motion?
making a motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The next meeting is November 13th.
November 30, okay.
We'll keep all our paperwork.
Yes,
We-
I
we're
will
looking
show
for-
you.
I'm sure it'll be fine. When you take those recommendations, I'm sure
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
Yeah, just still needed to showing the new drawing to updating
Yes.
without the lighting.
Yeah,
Yes.
and if you keep you can keep it the same, but like we explained, you have a little bit
Yep.
of threshold to decide
Yeah.
how much more. You can't exceed 200, but this gives your business owner some discretion on how they want to
Yeah,
design
yeah.
their sign.
Okay,
And tell them, thank you for coming to town.
yeah,
Yes.
thank you,
Thank you.
thank you for your time. Yep.
Sorry you have to deal with the traffic coming up Route 3 and
Yeah, I drive, I'm coming from Quincy, it take me
Oh,
an
boy.
hour and a half. Thank you, have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I need a motion to approve the minutes from September 11th.
Motion to approve the minutes from September 11th.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Any new business the chairman did not reasonably anticipate would be discussed. Anybody have any new business? Any old business? I will entertain a motion.
Motion to close the meeting.
Second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Dave, we're all set.